Yay! It's over.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit.
Yeah, one single unit's gonna go
with us on this Wednesday
down.
edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania.
Ow.
So great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us.
They don't have those warm-ups on when you do a custom jersey.
All mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Berry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
That and they don't put their jerseys on, or they don't put their warm-ups on the bench.
Some teams are
Cheerleaders get messed up, and so do the crowd shirts.
Take a look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
They're San Antonio, they love the situation they're in right now.
Jerseys are so bad.
Very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Hero.
I think we fixed Garland's jump shot.
And there's Jared Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We don't got Vassell now, so I guess I'll put Jeremy on that.
They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun. And they pick up 2.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Grant. And Holmgren pulls it down. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Rockets. Stolen by Grant.
Hell yeah.
In transition, here come the Spurs.
Oh, all the way, all the way.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
Holmgren with a screen on Hero. Wallace against Hero.
Yeah, you ain't got it like that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
How them ankles, Chet?
Garland, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long haul.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In third, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Holmgren.
Shit, cooked us in the
outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Holmgren.
The dude actually won MVP.
6 to shoot.
And no, they lost.
Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range.
Whatever the West Conference
San
award
Antonio
is.
leading. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Dort. Money from the wing.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. That one good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Nobody's scared of Jay Williams.
APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Garland. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm.
The fact that you can actually hit that
Kevin,
now.
You've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best?
Come on, Chet. You got it tonight?
When
Maybe.
that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite.
Oh, what the? Why is it can't? What? Why is that on? What? When did that become a thing? Didn't I turn this off already? Why is that back on? Is everything else the same? That's so weird. Why would that randomly turn back on?
The physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Free throw good, Green. Hartenstein's checked in for Case and Wallace. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Now Williams, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Hartenstein. To the wing right side. For 3, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Hero. Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And here's Garland for 3. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points last game out. Connects from three-point range.
with that now, only
still early, so I might be able to put
he was hoping for
that jump shot on normal.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
It might be perfect.
Back, but that three is off the mark.
I wanted to keep it like it was when I found it.
Here's Hero. And the Spurs scoring again. Here is Williams. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Garland dishes to Grant. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Damn it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now
gotta
defended
hit
by
that,
Grant.
man.
There's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around
got
replay
it back.
review.
Got it back.
But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The Thunder with the lead. Over in the corner, Caruso buries it from three-point range.
You're not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Hero from long range. The Thunder pull it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominating.
See, now he's hitting shit.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Joe in the corner.
Come on, Isaiah Joe, shoot a three, bro. You know you want to.
Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Holmgren. It's good from long range.
Damn.
Holmgren's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's Green on the assist by Garland.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So press this ball.
Outside Williams. This one for 3. No good. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Motherfucker got lucky. Nobody afraid of Jalen Williams.
Here in the second quarter, fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
On the floor for San Antonio, Clint Capella is out there with Carter. And it's Green. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Hartenstein.
Fuck you.
No good on the triple. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe
Come on, ref.
shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Joe can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a look.
And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Here's Joe. He has yet to score. The Thunder with another miss. Spurs trail by 3.
Come on, Clint.
Capella sends a screen for Green. It's Green with the jam.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Caruso against Hero. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso.
What the fuck?
Wiggins a screen on Garland. Now
what?
The scoring column.
Did I just score for them?
1 for 2 this game.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Oh, damn.
Wiggins with the block. Here's Joe, guarded by Garland. The wide open look here for Caruso. Great look, but off the mark.
Caruso on that new drug or some shit. What are you doing, bro?
With the assist.
Why are you shooting
Green's
jumpers?
got 13. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters.
Now I can finally set my
NBA.
defensive slide here.
And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring
goodness.
people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Here is Carter. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren.
Fuck off me.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll begin.
Oh, I got set to where they don't freaking guard them like they're shooters.
A road trip starting in Portland.
Two gap on Chet just so he's
on
kind of near him.
And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Garland. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Okay.
First team foul. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Shailing.
And Green outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your days. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7.
Bro, forgot Clint Capella was on the court.
The part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans. So I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, fair way, and accurately. So for me, yes, sir.
Fuck off me, man!
One of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's
Get the fuck out the way!
Very explosive.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City trailing. It's stolen by Green.
Give me the goddamn ball. How about
outside. Back to Green.
Hey, in case you didn't see it the first time.
Fuck
off me!
And it's Green slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Wallace finds Holmgren. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And it's Carter missing. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Out to Brooks.
Ooh, where you going, bro? Fuck you going on your mama?
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Thunder trailing by 4. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Y'all just got violated by Jalen Green. Like, I don't even know what to say.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Second, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Wallace looking for an opening. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
McCollum finds Carter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Williams. And the slam.
Oh, good job, Jay. Good job, Jay.
Yeah, Williams found the penetration.
You dunked on nobody, bro.
To the drive completely.
Capella with a screen on Wallace. Here's Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and
it's okay, Dylan. It's okay.
Really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're
flex,
creating.
Shay, you got nothing to flex, bro.
For him tonight.
Sit your Canadian ass down,
from their last game was how good he was at the line.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names.
Oh, you too fucking small. You trying to guard me, bro?
And
Are you feeling okay today, bro?
Boy, that's a lot.
Are you both feeling okay today, bro? You know I'm 6'10", right?
Quarter, much different.
How tall is both of you?
6'4",
6'5"?
Outside Williams.
5 plus 4, carry the 1. It's not even 10.
Oklahoma City moving
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Shay. Come on, Shay. Come on, you bad, right?
Alexander against Brooks. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like he's got
yeah, Clint almost blocked your shit into the front row, bro.
Grip on that
Sit
ball
down.
as he's letting it go.
Sit down, bro.
Carter with the 3. That
all day, bro.
From McCollum.
Get out of here.
3 assists in the game. And with an update from the sideline.
Double team this bum.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace
Caruso hit a 3. Oh, man. Give that guy an extension.
About shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do.
Oh,
we just really want
what's
to see
up?
the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Count it.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
McCollum with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Brooks outside. And here's McCollum for 3.
All the way from Portland.
McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
You ain't got shit.
Williams passes to Caruso. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso for the Thunder.
Good job, Alex.
He's checked in for Hartenstein.
Good job, buddy.
In for Alex Caruso.
Oh, who haven't I dunked on yet?
Green inside.
That's a flagrant. Hello. That's not a basketball play.
Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 4 assists.
Yeah, was it worth it? Was it worth it?
He's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Well, the D really getting away with one there.
I don't need no key.
That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league.
Boom.
It's because of his activity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more
Good job, Shay.
on the NBA.
I would definitely pay $50 million for that.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe...
Woohoo, big man rebound. Give me that.
Wait a hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay? Thank you. So great to have Sean stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And the first one drops. And the Spurs with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Clint Capella. Jeremy Grant comes in for Carter. And Hero subbed in for Green. So he gets them both. San Antonio trailing here. Hero on the wing. Wallace covering.
Thank God. Jesus Christ.
Enough under that one. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah,
Take time, man.
That one up with some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The Spurs making a switch here. Garland's checked in. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Puts up a deep three. Allen finds Garland. Grant for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his third assist on the night. Diversified scoring in this one.
I love when everyone can get involved.
And one, baby!
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder.
Brick.
Off target from outside.
Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it,
Got it up.
rock with it!
And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Spurs.
The real
He's at the
Jalen.
quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Boom.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch.
They're shooting
That
way too good, though.
protects
We
you
gotta
against injury,
fix
but it
that.
can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week.
Joel Embiid's good, but he's making
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Dort and Williams up in the forward position.
Oh, you're not going to grab me, bro?
Jason Wallace is out there
you
with
feel okay today?
Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland.
Pussy.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year
There we go.
awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious. A solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Grant. Here's Green. Oof. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Dort. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
No.
He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. There's Hero with the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland.
All day.
From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Garland the pass to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Brooks checked in for the Spurs. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Thunder.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
That's
give me that.
Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every
Oh, shit. Oh, Canada.
The space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I would settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And the dunk
What is that
Holmgren.
shit?
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Don't understand that one, but sure.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The shot's good.
I make it
Grant's got 12.
splash.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Not getting
Casey, you ain't got no muscles,
seeing him
bro.
make that lead pass with perfect
This
timing.
guy's flexing. They got no fucking muscles.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Garland.
Cook your mama.
Grant with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cook your mama.
With the bucket.
And how about the accuracy and how deep that triple was. Garland continues to amaze with his range, knocking down that triple.
I don't know what's wrong with his actual jump shot. It was perfect on the last game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it.
So weird.
He's got 15
It looks the same.
beyond the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Revenge.
They're too close, though. We gotta get some space here.
Allen, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Garland kicks to Grant. The Thunder pull it in.
Gotta drive that next time.
Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 15.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And there's the call on Chet
Bro,
Holmgren.
why are y'all fouling?
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Fires for 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Gilgeous Alexander. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Hartenstein's checked in for Wallace.
All day.
Spurs also with the sub. McCollum's checked in.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's hauled in by Hero.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A crossover. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Dort not afraid to use his size and to play with that kind of physicality.
Free throw good. Dort. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hero's got 13.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
Lou,
San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Carter. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What's Dort out there? 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense
CJ.
They want to slow this team down.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's Dort.
There's Dort.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Oh, I forgot I had this guy.
Green drives in.
And one!
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Offline with his 3.
Who does Lou Dort think
and
he
they're
is?
controlling the boards, Kevin.
Think you're Ray Allen or
5
something?
in that category.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here's Green. Here's Carter. And he's on top of Chet Holmgren.
He's one of the best at fighting for those tough boards. Carter Jr. there, willing to do the dirty work.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for San Antonio. It's stolen by Green.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise.
29.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Spurs. The basket counts
Damn.
and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half.
But he missed a free throw, though?
From the three-point shot.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the major
Caruso,
league.
the Ray Allen of our day.
Know
Oh,
how
wait.
good of a defender he is.
From the arc, drills it from outside. McCollum's got 10 points.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 8. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the basket by McCollum.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down.
We got so many bailout guys on my team. Guys that were a guy before.
To Caruso.
It's all come together.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Under trailing by 9. Poked away.
Oh, damn it.
Bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 22, Mason Wallace.
San Antonio on defense. And play stops.
That's a foul.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Jalen Green, if you know what I mean.
Green against Caruso. Now Green.
Okay, see, you get Caruso that huge extension. He's gonna be a stopper for them, right? Right? He's gonna stop things for them.
But doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Montrezl Harrell, Carter out there with Jalen Green. Then there's McCollum, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Carter, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams, that's good.
Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
Here's McCollum. Carter with a screen on Caruso. McCollum kicks to Harrell. Clarkson for three.
JC.
Caruso grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Williams.
What the hell? Are you kidding?
Shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
How is that a foul? Like what? I didn't even touch him, dude.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can
What kind of Nick
sometimes
Young
make
shit
it
is that,
a
man?
lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands.
Crazy as hell. Trying to keep the game close.
Even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call.
Jumped in the air, had nowhere to go. Kept spinning. Then I touched his aura.
The Spurs
That's what happened.
Switch here. Capella's checked in. Here's Black. That's tipped. Caruso against Brooks. A three-pointer.
Can someone tell Alex Caruso he's not that guy? Like, what are you doing, dude?
From three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A nice shot by Carter.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Wallace. And they come.
Yeah, let him shoot all day over other dudes.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point
Anthony
line, trying to take advantage from distance.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Williams passes to Wallace. Good.
Where did Clinton go? Clinton, where the fuck did you go, man?
19 points for Wallace.
Playing
gotta
from
stay
behind right here.
in the-
Not easy.
in the play,
but
man.
he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Wiggins against Brooks. Misses from close range. Thunder trailing by 6. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with
What is
the
Bro
rebound.
shooting in this game?
Carter's got
5 for
9
20?
rebounds in the game. Getting it
I think
done.
they're all from 3, too.
Here's Black. Capella finds Clarkson. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The wide open look here for Hartenstein.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
Spurs leading by 6. Black dishes to Carter. They double
Mouse
with
in the
Wiggins.
half.
Carter the pass to Brooks for the 3. He is rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
That's a holding foul, man. And you call a foul on him? What?
Find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Brooks kicks to Black, and that's a foul called on Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Spurs also with the sub. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Outside Carter, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Carter's got 11 in the second half. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Hero against Dort. Hero passes to Carter. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now, the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Give me that.
It's deflected. Brooks outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. From 3-point range. And here is Wallace. Holmgren wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, the defense there in chill
What?
mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Stolen by Brooks. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort with the ball. It's picked up by Brooks. Wallace kicks to Dort. Holmgren the screen. Dort against Brooks. Just 5 to shoot.
Nowhere to go.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. Poke loose.
Oh!
It's stolen by Carter. Timeout Spurs. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Allen's checked in for Capella. Jeremy Grant comes in for Carter. Green is checked in for Brooks. And it's Garland in for Black. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working.
If I'm hitting greens, though, I might leave it on slow.
Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And again, Oklahoma City. No
My
good.
name is OKC, and I
11 unanswered points for him. Grant for 3. Rebound by Wallace.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Holmgren finds Wallace. There's it's a handout.
Grant's got some verts. I mean,
What's up, Pelican man?
Especially effective.
Look here, all the way from Miami,
and making an impact.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Disappointing as a player.
Shout out to Kaysen Wallace, man. If Kaysen shot every shot that Caruso took, they might have won this game.
With the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs foul. Darius Garland. His 5th personal foul.
That free throw.
Look at that empty stat line by Shea.
Has shown over the years. It has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And he's good on the second.
Good job, Shea.
Spurs leading by 13.
You're almost out of DeJounte's shadow,
to the
bro.
inside. Shakes him. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 20.
That was only a 5-second shot. No pressure.
Last game, same thing.
No pressure, man.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize.
How to get smoked by Wolf Spurs. I'm a bucket.
Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
We can't have any witnesses to this crime that's taking place right now.
But it's off the mark. Here's Grant. Rebound by Williams.
Damn.
Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving the lane, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Y'all still trying to win the game, huh?
Points in the second half.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Y'all must be crazy.
Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Where you going, bro?
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
unwilling to let up even.
Come on, Shea. Come on, MVP. Come on. Come on, bro.
Just fanning the plane.
Oh, good job. Slow clap.
Right now, trying to put this one away.
Give Shea the slow clap.
Such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Damn.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see
Come on, Shea. Get 30. You know you want 30. There you go. Let's get the slow clap going.
That they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Garland from deep three-point land. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And for the Thunder, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. The
Hey, Chet. How's the ankles?
The miss by the Spurs.
Wide open.
Wallace against Garland. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And he's easily been their best rebounder.
Who let that guy in? That's what I want to know.
Everywhere and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets.
There we go.
Sinks the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and
Come
you
on,
can
Chet.
play with this type of composure,
Someone has to shoot the ball.
boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
With the hammer. The hammer jammer.
Garland from deep three-point land. Missed. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really
Yeah,
was.
hell
You know,
yeah.
It's never going to be easy on the road.
Yep, go back home to your Oklahoma trailer.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is
Jalen Green
Kevin Holland,
dunked on
along with
everybody
our
on the
2K
team.
Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Once,
and now our player of the game,
twice,
Jalen Green.
3 times, 4 times, layup, 3, and that's it. Good job, Shea. 30 and 13. He is a minus 11. Y'all did so good. 29. 22 background, much better. I think I'm gonna leave it on slow. He's hitting shots now. Wendell though. Boom. Hero came on. That's in 3 quarters too. 'Cause he had like nothing. Oh, he had 6. Okay. Yeah, in the second half he scored what? 18? 18 points in the second half. Look at that. Hell yeah. 4-0. Took care of business. Thanks for tuning in. No witnesses.